All right, man. So this was the Survivor Series Go Home edition of Monday Night Raw for November 25th, 2024. And I'm just going to shoot you here real quick with my initial thoughts of this episode of Monday Night Raw. Overall, I thought that this Raw was kind of in the middle. I felt like there was a great part with the New Day, but I'll get to that in a second. Overall, I thought this Raw was it was okay, but for a go home show, I kind of felt like we kind of should have gotten a little bit more. We started off the night with Gunther. He came out. He was going to cut a promo when he's interrupted by Damian Priest. And Damian Priest really goes on and essentially just burns Gunther on the mic. Tells him that, like, ever since he's lost to Cody, he's sort of lost his edge. That this isn't the same Gunther that we've grown to know over the years, the unstoppable man. He says that now it looks like, he's easy to beat. He's easily beatable. And this sets off Gunther, who tries to attack Damian Priest, but ends up going through the announce table, and Priest stands tall with the World Heavyweight Championship. I think probably no way in hell that Gunther is going to end up losing this title. I don't know what they do at Survivor Series. They're going to have to tell a story of Gunther finding back his mojo, so to speak. Obviously, I think Finn is probably going to get involved and cause Damian Priest that match. We got Finn and JD, the Raw Tag Team Champions, which I completely forgot that the Raw Tag Team Champions were an actual thing. They defended tonight against the War Raiders. They ended up winning that match over Judgment Day shenanigans. I think that this tag team division on Monday Night Raw is just a joke. I think there's nothing to get interested about. There's nothing to even care about as far as the tag team division there. They also introduced a Women's Intercontinental Championship, which I don't know how that's going to work. My thing is, listen, you introduced the United States Championship for the women. That's fine. I would like if it was just one mid-card title that floated between Raw and SmackDown, and you could have the mid-card women fight over that. I feel like that's a great premise, but if you introduce two mid-card championships, and then a tag team division for the women, I feel like that's a little bit overkill. I feel like that's a little bit too much. Many titles, and I think eventually if you have too many titles, you're going to devalue them and make them, not as important. But they did introduce a new Intercontinental Women's Championship. And speaking of the Intercontinental Championship, we got it confirmed. We got some matches confirmed here that at Survivor Series, it's going to be a three-way for the Intercontinental Championship. Braun Breaker, Sheamus, and Ludwig Kaiser. And also, it's going to be LA Knight against Shinsuke Nakamura for the United States Championship. I kind of thought to myself a couple days ago, I said, wow, the Survivor Series card is really, really, small. It's only 3 matches. But obviously, now they added some matches. And what I really want to talk about here tonight, what really blew me away, was that segment with Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. So next week, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, they're gonna have their New Day 10-year anniversary celebration, and we may see Big E next week. And tonight they were in a match with the Alpha Academy, and they ended up losing real quick. I mean, it was like a blink and you miss it type thing. And we follow them to the back where they start arguing with each other. And, Kofi Kingston is saying things to Xavier Woods like, there's a reason why you've never been a world champion, because you can't follow the plays. You can't stick to your plays. And then Xavier Woods says something like the fact that he pissed away the Kofi Mania movement over 6 seconds to Brock Lesnar. And I mean, they're just going at it. They're just really heated, the both of them. And I love this. If it weren't for that 10-year celebration that we're gonna get next week, I would have thought the turn was gonna happen here tonight. I was invested. I was glued to my seat watching this. But we're gonna get a 10-year anniversary next week. And next week could either be the happiest moment for the New Day or the saddest moment for the New Day. I think Big E is gonna return, and we may get the return of Big E back to in-ring competition. I hope so. And then, maybe the New Day can reform once again, stronger and better. But overall, if you're gonna watch anything from this Monday Night Raw, I highly advise you to watch this segment with Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. It was just so great, man. I can't say enough good things about it. We also had Nia Jax against Bianca Belair for the advantage match. I thought this was a good match. Ended up being that Bayley helped Bianca Belair pick up the W because if you didn't know, Bianca Belair and Bayley sort of have this tension between them. So I guess Bayley's gonna probably end up being that fifth member for the women. But yeah, overall I thought it was a decent show. Probably not my favorite show. Like I said, if you have anything to watch from this show, that New Day segment, 100% go back and watch it. You will do yourself a favor. But let me know what you guys think down below. And until next time, I am out.